Friends, it's a privilege for me to be speaking on COVA, Confederation of Voluntary Associations. So I will begin with talking about the person who started this beautiful organization, Mr. Mazhar Hussain. I've known him for a long time, and I've yet to find somebody with such clear intentions for the betterment of society and people around us, irrespective of what is their religious belief. In fact, he is a person through his various schemes has been able to educate everyone who's a member of COVA and others about what is special in each religion. So it's a very broad-based and secular movement that he is involved in.
There were occasions in the city where peace could have been disturbed. A typical example is the 2023 when Ganesh festival, Ganesh procession, the day of the Ganesh festival immersion, and the Miladun Nabi came on the same day. And that could have been a very dangerous sort of a situation if both communities, both the Hindu community celebrating Ganesh festival and the Muslim community celebrating Miladun Nabi, were to take out processions, and these processions are really huge in a city like Hyderabad, were to take out. So COVA was able to negotiate with the religious leaders and also the police department, political parties, to ensure that the timings are deferred for both these processions. Even days are deferred for these processions so that both festivals can be celebrated peacefully. So this is a typical example of COVA's intervention that made a very huge difference in building peace. This is something that COVA has been able to facilitate, not just in Hyderabad, but in so many different cities across India. So, in other words, the 30 years of COVA has had different dimensions in its activities. But then I think what has run through, the common thread that has been woven through all these is it is possible for people of different cultures, different religions, different faiths, and different social communities to live together in peace. And this is a message that is important for our country and for the world. If India is talking about being a Vishwaguru, I think it is this message that should go forward, that it is possible for us to live together in peace, in harmony, with just relationships. And COVA has been, over the last 30 years, been exemplifying what India should stand for, the world should stand for.
We are very happy to learn about the excellent initiative being taken by COVA Peace Network, asking every person belonging to all the religions to celebrate every festival belonging to that particular religion by involving community people from all the religions together, and which will make everybody come together. Their families will have to interact with each other, and it should be a festival of humanity. Today it is not being celebrated like that. This initiative has a foundation in this country, which is Sahadharma Samabhava. Every religion has to be treated with affection and same kind of a festival atmosphere. All these utsavam should be celebrated involving in exchange of their opinion. The reason for the festival should be learned, because every festival has been started with a purpose. That purpose today has to be exchanged between all the community members so that it becomes a festival of unity, festival of celebration of all the entire humanity. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, samasta sanmangalani santu.
नमस्कार, आदाब। ये जो कोवा का एसोसिएशन है, ये काफ़ी समय से मैं एसोसिएटेड रहा हूँ। कई इंटरफेथ जो प्रोग्राम्स होते थे वो हम भी थोड़ी बहुत मदद करने की कोशिश करते रहे हैं और करते रहेंगे आगे भी। इसी तरह से जैसे आप पीस की बात कर रहे थे, जैसे किशनबाग एरिया में भी एक तो 3 में हुआ था राइट्स, उसके बाद में 2014 में हुआ था। तो उसको जो है अभी रोकने में शायद हम लोग काफ़ी हद तक कामयाब हुए हैं। उसके बाद में जो है हम लोगों ने कोशिश रही है कि जो भी हमारे जो फेस्टिवल्स होती हैं तो एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हुए इनका स्वागत किया जाए और इन सब पे चीज़ों पे जो ध्यान दिया जा रहा है और इनवाइटिंग ईच अदर विद ऑल देयर अपने जो फंक्शंस होते हैं, प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं, आपस में एक दूसरे को बुला रहे हैं, मिल रहे हैं, बात कर रहे हैं, तो समझने में बहुत आसानी होती है। एक ये होता है कि सब अपने एक दूसरे से इंटरफेथ के ऊपर बात करते हुए हम एक दूसरे को अपने घर बुलाते हैं, हमारी चीज़ें उनको जानने का मौका मिलता, हम उनकी चीज़ों को जानने लगेंगे। तो ये जो डिफरेंसेस है, जो कहीं जो मन में जो कहीं कोई छोटी मोटी बात रह भी जाती है वो तो शायद निकल जाती है बाहर।
Hi, this is Ashutosh Gowarikar, and I'm here to tell you about the multi-faith celebration, to celebrate the spirit of unity and communal harmony that is being organized by the COVA Peace Network, a national network comprising over 700 organizations dedicated to peace, communal harmony, and social justice. It is really wonderful to see the power of collective efforts in bringing communities together. And this year, Diwali, Bandi Chhod Divas, and Mahavir Nirvan fall on almost the same festive days, one after the other. I would like to encourage you to take this chance to connect with your neighbors from various religions and communities, along with their families. And I want to congratulate COVA, Mazhar Bhai, and Rahim Bhai for this initiative of religion for unity.
नमस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय दिव्ये च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमस्तु रुद्रेन्द्र यमानिलेभ्यो नमस्तु चंदार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। आप सबके बीच मैं आचार्य राघवेंद्र दास, कन्वेनर सत्य धर्म संवाद, अतीव प्रसन्नता हो रही है यह बताते हुए कि कोवा फाउंडेशन ने अपनी सामाजिक सांस्कृतिक सरोकारों को बढ़ाते हुए इंटरफेथ मल्टीफेथ के अपने मानवीय मूल्यों का संसार में मनुष्यों के हित के लिए निरंतर कार्य करते हुए अपने 30वें वर्ष में प्रवेश किया है। इसके लिए मैं मजहर हुसैन साहब, जो भारत और भारतीयता की बात करते हैं और उसी दिशा पर कोवा को ले जा रहे हैं, उनको ओडिशा शुभकामनाएं, आशीष, बधाई और आशीर्वाद देता हूँ।
I have seen you working with friends in Pakistan. I have seen you working with friends in Kashmir. Wherever there is conflict, you are there. So I think COVA and Mazhar Bhai can be very, very proud of the contribution that you have done. And you are not completely devoted to COVA alone. I mean, you are devoted to COVA, you do a lot of work for promoting COVA, but then your interest to network with other organizations and support others the same way that you support COVA. That is something very interesting. Not many people are able to do that, The way you supported Ekta Parishad in Janadesh, and then you were marching with us in Jai Jagat March from Delhi to Geneva. You came and supported us. And your support in building this Peace Builders Forum India, when we are trying to bring peace workers, peace builders together at the national level, you will shine out in that team.
30 years of COVA is a long time, and being able to sustain a movement on communal harmony, I would really like to congratulate them, whose indomitable spirit to continuously pursue against the tide in this country is worth celebrating. COVA and us in Janvika, CSJ, we have been collaborating right since 2002. Rehabilitation work with young people. We were then part of the Sachar committee together, a report in terms of which was set up by the Planning Commission under Dr. Saida Hamid's leadership. And then, of course, constantly meeting at other spaces and constantly pushing very creative ways of building narratives in the country and across the globe. I think this has been the most beautiful part of what COVA has been doing, other than what it does on the ground, which I know a little bit about. So, really, congratulations, COVA. Continue to do the great work that you're doing. And from my side and from the side of all the organizations I represent, really hearty congratulations to you all over again. All the best.
My association with COVA happened in 1997 when they were planning the Festival of the Subcontinent to celebrate the independence of India and Pakistan together. I had gone there with my cousin Maria, who was already working with COVA, to see if I can be of any help, since I had a lot of interest in organizing concerts. For the Festival of the Subcontinent, COVA had planned to get artists from all across India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. We had artists like Malika Pukrat ji, Reshma ji, Naushad Saab, Ahmad Hussain, Mohammad Hussain, and our own veteran actor Ajit Saab. The Quli Qutb Shah Stadium was packed with 25,000 plus audience. I remember that day, just before the concert, it rained heavily and the whole stadium was muddy and slippery. And I had to do something. I asked the tent guy to get all the carpets from his godown, and we covered the whole mud with red carpets. When the concert began, no one had the clue what was beneath the red carpets. I'm sure the tent guy still remembers. My greatest memory was when I went to meet Reshma ji in her room. I was so in awe of her singing. I had requested her to sing a few lines. She sang without music, without mic. It was so mesmerizing. It was a hair-raising experience for me. It was in the middle of the concert, we got to know that Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan was no more. I had made the whole concert stop and had 2-minute silence where I played a rendition from Nusrat ji. People even today ask me for that recording. I would like to congratulate COVA for 30 years of relentless service to the society, who is consistently making an effort to bring communal harmony, education to the deprived children, and also making women self-reliant. I salute you for your dedication and wish you all the very best and a very happy 30th anniversary. Thank you.
Adab, Salam, Namaste. I'm Shima Kirmani of Tehreek-e-Niswa, based in Karachi, Pakistan. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the whole of the organization COVA for their 30th anniversary. I think COVA is an incredible organization doing amazing work locally and all over India. COVA invited us to Hyderabad, to India, to come and perform, and they had this event called Pak India Cultural Connect, and the project was actually had a lovely name, Union of Hearts. And through this project, we traveled from Karachi to Lahore and all the way to Hyderabad, a group of 10, 12 of us, actors, dancers, the group of Tehreek-e-Niswa. And we performed in various places in Hyderabad. We also performed in Delhi. These performances consisted of plays as well as dance performances. We also had exchanges, talks, discussions with the youth, with students at Osmania University and other places. And we performed, of course, on our shared culture, our shared history, Amir Khusro, Sarojini Naidu, and of course Tagore and Persab. I just feel that this collaboration was such a wonderful happening, and I hope that we can continue this kind of collaboration, because I think when people to people, the peoples of Pakistan, the people of India, when they get together through art, through culture, through our shared experiences, our shared stories, then we really connect with each other and we win over hearts. So all the best to COVA, and hope to be there again soon.
What happens when hate moves from the streets to our screens? And how do we respond to fake news, online radicalization, and the quiet spread of division? That's the question COVA asked nearly a decade ago, as digital spaces across South Asia began fueling polarization and communal tension. With the goal to safeguard cyberspace for peace, COVA launched COFI and Check It programs. The first COFI Tech Camp, held in Hyderabad in 2016, brought together 33 changemakers from 7 countries, trained by almost a dozen expert facilitators on using social media, Facebook, YouTube, and podcasts to counter hate, verify news, and build peace digitally. These tech camps became a movement uniting grassroots leaders, youth, journalists, and faith leaders across South Asia to reclaim digital spaces for dialogue. For many, it was the first time they realized they could shape online narratives, not just scroll past them and consume them. I had the privilege of leading the first COFI Tech Camp South Asia, helping raise funds, vet trainers and facilitators, and bring this whole vision to life. This experience reshaped how I see the web, not just as a neutral ground, but as a space that must be safeguarded. It deepened my own understanding of how social fractures, how they play out online, and taught me that real change starts when local voices are equipped with the right tools. I'm grateful to COVA and the TechCamp team for letting me be part of something bigger, building peace one post, one voice, and one bite at a time. Thank you.